Please subscribe.
The new Peugeot 5008 7-seat SUV 2017 offers improvements in almost every area compared to the MPV version. The main changes come at the back. The new Peugeot SUV have a longer roofline to accommodate the third row of seats, gives it a more upright look. You still get the distinctive triple LED tail lights, though, and while the high shoulder lines look a bit awkward, it's certainly more desirable than before. Get inside and you'll find that the interior has had a complete overhaul, too, and it's almost completely for the better. The quality of the materials is excellent, the design of the dash and center console is superb, and the all-digital i-Cockpit display that replaces the dials is a big improvement. It's the same interior you get on the 3008, and just like in that car it makes the 5008 feel very upmarket inside. The i-Cockpit display can show SAT and AV maps in between the speedo and rev counter, while the central touchscreen display is clean and crisp. There are buttons to access the main features, media, navigation, climate control, and so on, but this screen remains a source of frustration for the driver. Quickly switching the aircon temperature is a pain when you have to look away from the road for several seconds to see what you're doing. Thanks partly to a wheelbase that's 165 mm longer than the 3008, there's quite a bit more legroom inside for rear passengers, but space in the front is pretty much identical to the smaller car. Headroom in our car, which was fitted with a panoramic sunroof, was unfortunately not enough for a 6-footer to sit in the back seats comfortably. The third row of seats is particularly cramped, although they're only really meant for kids. Access is pretty good, however, meaning clambering into the back is a more dignified affair than in Renault Grand Scenic, though that car has more space once you're inside. You can remove the third row of seats to free up more boot space, which stands at 1,060 liters. The second row is made up of 3 individual chairs that can slide back and forth to trade off between legroom and boot space, but there's still plenty of knee room with them set forward. You can fold them down to create a huge, flat, 2,150-liter, load bay, but the gap behind the seats is a pain and will surely result in the odd lost toy or mobile phone. Sliding something heavy into the boot could be frustrating as well, since the flaps covering the seats aren't completely flush with the boot floor.
Please subscribe.